Hey Bleeding Critic, this is Drew from the Terraformer podcast. When I was about 12, 13 years old, me and a group of friends decided it'd be a lot of fun, rather stupidly, to go check out this old abandoned hotel on the edge of town. It'd been abandoned for about 10 years and was all boarded up, like every window, every door boarded up. But when we got there, we found a window round the back that the boards were loose on, so we were able to move a board aside to slide in. Inside it was pitch black almost. The only light coming in was light from coming through the cracks on the boards and through the seams. So it was a good job we took a couple of torches with us, and as we had two torches, we decided to split into two groups. I went with one friend and there was another group of three. They decided they would check out downstairs while we checked out upstairs. We wanted to check out upstairs because we could hear a weird random noise. It was like a dripping noise. So we headed upstairs. Now, I don't know what they saw, what they didn't see. They didn't ever really talk about it. But when we were upstairs, we could not find for the life of us the source of this dripping sound. Every room we went in, it sounded louder and louder. And then finally, we were in the room at the end of the hall, and the guy I was with decided to have a look through the window because there was a gap in the boards. He looked out just in time to see our other three friends hightailing it down the street. Now, we didn't know what they were running from at the time. At the time, to be honest, we thought it was probably the police. So we decided it was probably a good time for us to leave as well. So we started to run out into the hall. As we got to the hall, we were stopped dead in our tracks. The moment our flashlight made contact with the other end of the hallway. At the other end of the hallway, there was someone standing. They were tall, quite gangly looking, very thin, scared the absolute shit out of us, and luckily we were near the stairs, so we just hightailed it down the stairs, and I don't know if we even moved the board on the window to get back through, or if we just went straight through the fucker, because all I remember is we hit the ground really hard on the other side. I managed to get up first, and as I was going round the side of the hotel, I noticed across the road there was a police officer standing talking to this old man. The old man was pointing at the hotel, so he'd obviously seen our friend run. So I, being the caring friend that I am, as my other friend couldn't get back up on his own, I legged it in the opposite direction, through the bushes, and there was a kind of grass area at the back that led onto a housing scheme. So I ran through there, leaving him to deal with the police officer. He told the police officer what he saw inside. He said he saw a guy inside that had scared him and the people he was with. So he went back inside with the police officer. But they didn't find anyone inside. They looked in every room, didn't find anyone. Now, I don't know. I know my friend has an opinion on what we saw that day. He 100% thinks he saw a ghost. I am not sure if it was a ghost or if it was just a homeless person that was incredibly good at hiding. But whatever we saw, I know scared the absolute shit out of us in the moment we saw it, and that's my story. Not my only story, but that's the story I'm sharing this time.